My name is Viola, and you are welcome to the Ugandan Realtor, Uganda's #1 real estate blog. Kindly subscribe as well. If you don't mind, click the notification button so that you keep up to date with what is happening in the real estate industry. Today we have a very interesting topic, and we are going to talk about real estate developers and purchasers nuggets in design and construction. And our expert today is none other than Barbara Choksima from Silverstone Management. Barbara, you are most welcome to the Ugandan Realtor, and thank you for representing Silverstone as the CEO.
Thank you so much, Viola, for having me on this program. I'm so excited to be here and to talk about real estate development in Uganda.
Thank you so much, Barbara. Tell us about yourself, Barbara. Yourself as Barbara and then Silverstone. How does Silverstone relate to real estate development before we dig deep into the topic?
I am a quantity surveyor by profession, and I have a degree in building economics. I have Prince 2 practitioner, and I have a master's in business administration. And to that, I would say I'm running a business which is Silverstone Management, which is a design and construction company. Under Silverstone Management, we take on projects from inception, where we advise our clients on what they want to develop, and we go ahead and actually build these projects.
Wow. Thank you, Barbara. That is a powerful profile over there. Well done. Back to our topic today. Barbara, we want to know how real estate developers and purchasers should go about their investment. What is that one thing that before any real estate developer risks their money into development, what is that one thing that they should consider in place so that they are assured of getting their money out of the investment?
For any real estate developer, they must conduct an investment appraisal before they start on their projects, because you don't want to start and then along the way you realize that the project is not profitable for you. So that's the use of the investment appraisal. You're able to know what location can work for you. You're able to know what design can work for you, what construction costs can work for you, so that at the end of the day, you're able to sell a product that you'll get a profit, and also it's marketable to the population.
Wow. So Barbara, what you're trying to tell us is that a proper investment appraisal at the end of the day will ensure that there is a return on investment for the real estate developer. So since you are safe with the developer's investment, what kind of advice would you give to a prospect who would love to purchase this product? What would they look out for, especially to do with functionality of the space in a particular house, for example, a condominium house?
For a developer, you have to learn how to design spaces that can be functionable for the customer. Because when the customers come, they want to know, is there enough space for me to say put a bed? So your furniture is important to fit in a condominium. Aeration is important. You're not going to provide small windows. As a developer, you have to check that this condominium can work for your purchasers. And therefore, as you go on in your project, you'll be quite assured that even your purchasers can put in their money. So much as you're minimizing costs, you should take care of the design issues into spaces that can work for your buyers. In that way, even buyers can put their money first thing. The moment they see the designs, they are able to make a purchase right on your design, which is good for you as a developer.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. So functionality of the space is very important, but it starts with design.
Yes.
How about quality? Because quality, to me, it appears as if it is the first priority in construction. You as Silverstone, who are experts in project management, just told us that you are a Prince 2 certified practitioner. That is very beautiful. But how do you use that expertise to help developers come up with quality products? Or how do you ensure quality assurance?
For real estate developers, I would always urge them to use the professional routes to procure their construction. There you avoid crooks in the industry who put up buildings and that fall down. Two is you need to keep a quality register from the moment the project starts. You need to know if the design has quality. You need to know procuring the contractor, its quality. And when you're constructing, you need to use professional advice, not the case of developers themselves with no technical experience going on the project and supervising for themselves for wanting to save money. That doesn't help a developer in the long run in case such a project fails, because those are billions of money on that project. You wouldn't want to risk that.
Oh, Barbara, so would they be right if I say that supervision is very, very important on a construction project? It's not about the money. Because me, I thought if someone has their 10 million USD, they can do a very big project. So you could have this money, but without supervision, and end up with poor products on the market. Wow, that is very interesting. I hope to the viewers, you are picking something out of this discussion. We don't want you to just make any investment anyhow. Please, like, share, just advise. Let us have professionals to put us in order before we risk any. Silverstone, as cost managers, what role do you play in the real estate development industry to make sure that our real estate developers out there do not have very costly projects and yet should give us good quality products on the market?
Initially, when the construction is yet to start, we prepare what we call bills of quantities. They give a developer a budget, which actually he used in the investment appraisal, so that to help them know how much they need to spend. So we do what we call value engineering. We look at items in construction that can be negotiated and with suppliers so that the developer might have value for money. And therefore, in that way, we are able to help the developer be cost effective along the project. And another nugget is the fact that when it's a development for condominium for sale, you have to have an optimistic time to finish it, because the longer you take, the more costs, especially like in preliminaries, on those costs that help, say, keep safety, storage, or what, those costs keep on accumulating as time goes by. So the earlier you finish your project and put it on sale, the better. Of course, you have to take in the technical bit of the project, and you have to ensure quality in all this.
Wow. So the shorter the gestation period in construction, the better in terms of profit, if I can say. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. Barbara, we just talked about functionality. So apart from functionality, which other issues should buyers in the market look out for before they buy a house to do with design?
As real estate developer, you need to look at designs that are trending as of today, because also purchasers move with trends. That's something that you can go along with. So have your designs in such a way that even in your developments, you have other amenities such as swimming pools, you have gym, you have parking space, which is enough even to accommodate the visitors of the purchasers. In that way, purchasers want to associate with a place that is up to standard and that functions in a wider way of their lives.
Thank you so much, Barbara. Right now, I expect whichever prospect in the market, whichever developer in the market that has heard you talk right now, at least knows what to do when it comes to investment. They will not just go about it. They know that there are real estate developers and buyers nuggets in design and construction that should be considered before risking any amount of money in the market. Thank you so much, Barbara. That was so kind of you. It was so informative. But before we sign out, kindly, would you pass on any beautiful words to the viewers?
I would love to encourage Ugandans to invest in real estate. As long as you have professionals on your team, you can always find a realistic price to give you a very high product in the construction industry. So dig in, let's do great things in our country together.
Thank you so much, Barbara. She has just encouraged us to invest in real estate. Real estate goes for very many things. It could be residential real estate, it could be commercial, it could be land, anything in that regard. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to click the notification button as well as subscribe to the channel for more of this kind. Thank you.